Alright guys, Supreme Kami here. So we have a special video today. We are going to be going over the top 20 most voted unit that people want to be added onto a kind of like a revamp or like a reprint banner. So I believe on the JP version, they have people vote. So let's kind of take a look at this tweet real quick. So there's like a part 2. So the producer is going to be telling you like the following reprint UR units. So we have that. This is part of like their 2nd year anniversary live broadcast. So 2nd year anniversary is approaching on the JP version. So less than 2 weeks, man. I don't know what they are releasing yet as of what is gonna be their hype banner, but let's kind of take a look at this. I'm not really gonna read through this. I think this is more just telling like a little bit of a breakdown. So there was what is it, 11,440 vote that was cast to determine which unit they wanted to be added as far as the revamp. I believe there. So these are the unit, obviously, which we will go over why they're voted amongst the best, right? So we have that. So we will quickly go over. So this is just talking about like for these top 10 is a little bit more breakdown like why they're good, especially the top 2, right? So I believe on this, there you go. This is what I wanted. This is like a cast of vote. Like my god, Zeong got literally double the vote of everyone. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, like look at that. Yeah, really, people really want him back because he is good. Zeong actually is a phenomenal unit. I don't think it's like really good. I mean I haven't used it yet personally, so I can't really determine, oh, he's good or bad, right? But based on what people have voted, based on the experts from the JP version, we can assume this is a really a valid list, okay? So these, oh man, the top 10 only has the rating. The other 11th place to 20th does not have anything. Okay. I mean, I guess the top 20th isn't really like good, but they still make a, I guess, like a substantial influence of the game, I'll have to say. So buckle up because we are gonna go dive deep to see why they're good. So I did actually make this, so I just want to kind of quickly show you guys the list that I made. This is kind of like the release date. So JP version released November 30th 2021. So the game has been out for 2 years now for the JP version. So I pretty much dig in to see what all these units are about, the release date or not. I can tell you right now, the release order for the global is going to be way off. I checked, specifically, not really specifically, but we have Shiki. Shiki for the JP version release probably 2-3 months out, but for global we got it within a month. So this is a real indication where the order is not going to be the same. So unfortunately, we don't really need to do any more like what you guys need to save for, because the order is just not going to be the same. So we got that out of the way. So you guys can definitely feel free to take a look on this list. Hold up, I think it should be like this. I don't think you guys can see the full thing. Okay, there you go. So these are the number. It was kind of cut off, but yeah. So these are the top 20. Like they're the most voted ones. So let's kind of get started, because this is we do have to go through why they are as good. So starting from 20th place, we have the Kshatriya Red Element. So what makes this unit good? I'm gonna be relying on this website because they have some pretty extensive, guidance of how it's actually used. So I'm not really gonna read through all these. So we're simply gonna go down to the EX skill stuff and see what's going on. Inflict a stun state. Yeah, that's gonna be powerful, and then increase damage to ally. I mean, that's why it's good, obviously. So we do have a lot in the transcendent skill. I mean, I'm not really gonna pay too much attention to it. It's gonna make the unit amplify how good it is, but like I said again, to obtain like all of the skill for the transcendent skill, you do have to max out a unit, and I feel like not many people would do that. So there's really no point in diving in deep to see, oh, this is why you should go ham in this unit. I really can't, because not a lot of people are gonna spend money into the game, and even if you guys do, I mean, that's more power to you. But I gotta care about the free-to-play aspect, right? So I don't think there's a whole lot going on in this one. You do have some damage mitigation, was it? No, evasion. There you go. Evasion stack up to 5 times, so it's pretty good. As far as the like the main weapon, secondary weapon, like they're not the greatest. You guys can see it's not anything too hot, but I think this one being 20th is based on this right here. Kind of, it is what it is, right? It's not something you should pay too much attention to. 19th we have Zeta Gundam. This one is the yellow type element. This one is still rated 8 points. That's crazy. So this one is wow, deal additional damage to people or to units that cannot evade. So this one is asking you, or is saying you can use it in conjunction with the Shiki or the Qubeley. Well, we do have the Shiki, we're just waiting for the Zeta now. So you guys know, if you do want to pair your Zeta to somebody else, it's gonna be the Shiki or the Qubeley. So that's pretty busted, right? Let's see what's going on. So 520, ignore defense, that's pretty amazing. And then an additional 390 to units that has the unavoidable status, whatnot. Okay, it's not really good, is it now? I mean, it's only to one enemy, obviously, but I mean, I can't really say this is like a deal breaker of being like really good, because I'm looking at maybe not as well, right? You do have, this is powerful, increasing by 70% for the first 30 seconds. I mean, in arena matches or even any of the short form content, this could be very good. Yeah. But you do have to pair with a unit that can cast that off, so that's gonna be a problem. So yeah. What about the, okay, so the third weapon, the strong beam rifle, it's not bad as power. Okay, it's actually not that bad. Cool. Alright, so number 18 we have Red Zeta. You guys can look at the list. Some of them are actually event type units, so that is actually good. So that means they're not all of them gonna be limited, so that's not bad. This one is a red element type, obviously advantage in arena and clan battle. So I think throughout the list I have find substantial common ground of like certain unit are really good in arena, because I guess the player that voted for that list, they want a unit to be really good in arena. So if you care about the arena, or if you care about the meta, I feel like this is definitely something you guys should save towards for. So let's kind of keep going though. Definitely let's keep going. What's going on for the EX skill? Okay, to one target. Oh, okay, so this unit is crazy when you fight against green units. I forgot the color. I think this red unit does more damage to green units, or this I forgot the color. Or I thought this green unit does more damage to red. So it's kind of counterintuitive if it's that aspect of it, because you're kind of doing just like, I guess, type neutral damage, right? Because if green is negative to red, if you're doing more damage to green, so it's kind of just making it playing even ground. But if you do a little bit more, you do less damage and less accuracy when you face against a blue enemy. So there are some drawbacks. So this is not like an invisible god where this is like a really top tier unit. So this is why it is only on the 18 slot, unfortunately. But there is a perk, so why this is a really good unit, because it deals more damage to green unit. Okay, that's pog. It's not bad. What about how much should we do? Okay, yeah, these are not really exceptional numbers. I'm assuming the enhancement value, they're set to level 100, so custom level 10. I assume so. They're not the hottest as far as dealing the damage itself, so that's also something to take note of as well, right? All right. Number 17, we have the Shiki. I have already kind of voiced my opinion of this unit. I think it's a good unit, but I just don't think it's that good. But now looking at Zeta, I feel like, yeah, you really have to use it with another unit that can take advantage of the non-avoidable status. So I feel like this is why it still made it on the roster, because I guess there's just not a whole lot of unit that can inflict the non-avoidable state, because they are a unit that has the evasive skill, right? It builds in high percentage, so I guess in a way like these units are special of a kind. So that's the only, I guess, another ultimatum I can say about the Shiki, but I'm not gonna talk too much about this unit now. Alright, so this should be number 15, right? I have no idea what unit this is. Like, I know it's from Victory, but man, I have never seen this unit. It's cool though. It's actually pretty strong. So this one is what, 15 now, right? Or no, 16 actually. My bad. This one is a yellow, and this one is like a back row bomber type unit. So let's see what's going on. I believe this one is on here because there is a reason why it's good. Cell recovery, that's always nice, right? When there is 90% health remaining, damage taken reduced by 90%. Yeah, this is what made this unit really good. Yeah, and then there's an additional when there's 90% or more from the start of battle, movement speed increased by 99%. Yeah, because this unit is kind of on like a wheeler. So yeah, these two are crazy. And then but wait, there's more. Increase EX skill gauge. Oh wait. When there's 90% of remaining from the start, increase. What? Why is it reduced by 99%? What? Wait, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. What do you? So EX skill gauge increase amount is reduced by 99%. So are you instantly getting that or what? Okay, yeah, that's kind of confusing, man. But once you fall below that 90%, so starting at 89%, you do lose all of that, and then you do take more damage. So you do have to play around with your HP. HP is definitely gonna be the hardest thing for this unit to maintain. Right, it just has to be, and then you also do get some increased damage. So yeah, I mean this unit's good. This unit is insanely good. So S power on another weapon is gonna hit hard. It should theoretically hit really hard. So number 15, we have V2 Victory 2 Gundam. Let's see what's going on. This one is another generic type unit. So let's see what make this unit really good. I think the perks for this unit is it progressively increases damage and the evasion rate. So let's see where that is. So we do have some squad health recovery. That's pretty good. Man, this unit is too good that they forgot to add a transcendent skill. You see, there's none. Look at that. Increase 22% for every 5 seconds for 60 seconds. Up to 110%. Yeah. This unit is good. And then the evasion comes from the second skill. Evasion rate increased by 10% for every 5 seconds for 60 seconds. Up to 50%. Yeah. This unit would be really good for sure. Yeah. It's too good. They didn't bother with a transcendent skill because it's not needed, or it hasn't come to the time where they release it yet, or just drop it. So S power, it should hit hard for sure. Alright, so we have the Sazabi now, so I really like it, like 14 now, I believe. So this one is the purple. There are a lot of iteration of the Sazabi, unfortunately, so they don't really, on the website, they color name them correctly, but on Twitter when they release it, they just say Sazabi. That's it. I mean, dude, we have tons of Sazabi. So this one is another really powerful. This one just does a lot of damage. What makes this Sazabi really good is the fact that there is a guaranteed hit chance. You for 18 seconds, I believe, is under skill 1. Look at that. Guarantee grants guaranteed hits condition for 18 freaking seconds. What do you mean, man? Like what are you doing? So that's crazy. So enemies that has guard or not guard, evasion, get that out of there. It's not gonna work. This one does stun. Nice. Increase 60% for 20 seconds. Yeah, so Sazabi is like a high and damage dealing unit. So just this This alone makes this unit crazy, and I think they do recommend this in arena. Where, give me that. I should say somewhere in arena. Just does it not? Does not. I mean, I would assume they would say something like that because that's usually what they say. But yeah, I think all the Sazabi has that. This 18% guaranteed hit. So yeah, if you want something that can hit hard like a truck, Sazabi is gonna be the way to go. S plus power for the secondaries, the beam saber, because this one is a frontline rogue unit, so this one is like a just like a raid unit, so it's gonna hit hard for sure. Alright, so this one is the Solidity. This one does not, I could not find like a release date. I tried, I looked up by the Titan color, abbreviation, I looked up by the name itself, got nothing. So how good is this unit? Oh yeah, this unit, why is this unit good? Because of the freaking where is it at? The I-Fuel launcher. It's gonna deal damage to all enemies, and then beam damage is reduced by 30 seconds for 20 seconds, and then another beam damage reduction by 60 seconds, or 60% by 20 seconds. So yeah, there's nothing more you need to know. This one is a freaking tank for beam. So I think there are a lot of unit that has a beam attacking property. So this is definitely for, I feel like it's for arena use specifically, where you know specifically what enemy lineup you're looking at. So if you see a bunch of enemy using beam attacks, drop this in and you're not gonna be dying for sure. Well, granted, you do have to pop the EX skills. So I believe somewhere within the Transcendent skill, obviously it's gonna have that recover 50% EX skill gauge at the start of the battle. Why not? Because we want to get this out. So that is nice. Yep. And then damage, what? Well, why not toss in another beam damage reduced by 13%? We need more, right? Do we not have enough? Do we not have enough? We need more, right? So yeah, this unit's busted and powerful. Simply powerful. S power, main weapon, and S minus on the third weapon. So yeah, this is definitely a very strong and very tanky unit for sure. Back row unit, a sniper, that is. Alright, number 12, my favorite unit. We have the Nu Gundam statue memorial. So this is the left side version, the one that they have right now. So this is the only banner I believe that has the statue memorial, because this is special in a way. So I to this day I still love this unit. Forever it's gonna be on my team because it's, you know, it's Nu Gundam. What do you want me to say? This unit is good. I think it's just the fact that it has a team healing. I think that's really all it is. It just hits hard. I think this is just a really generic, when you have like a certain amount of HP remaining, it increased beam damage, and then etc. So I think the best, or not the best actually, once you fall below that 100% HP, you only have the accuracy increase. So, but I would say overall this unit does do a great job of maintaining its high HP threshold because of this right there. And I believe, yeah, the power scaling on the long range funnel is just minus power, so it's gonna hit like a truck. So unfortunately, when I did my unit enhancement, I only gave it to the main weapon. So I might actually have to go back and redo this, because this is what is gonna make this unit really powerful, and I messed up, and yep. Alright, so we have the Engage 0. This is a this is an event unit, so not a limited unit. So this one is the you know, just the essence of the UC Engage, where this is the protagonist. That's the one that she is going to be piloting, and it's not bad. There are some property in here that makes this unit really strong, so let's kind of take a look as well to see what makes this unit really good. Our ally recover 18% of their maximum HP. The increase, okay, so that portion makes it really good, and then increase beam damage, and then increase accuracy. So she does a lot on her EX skill, right? Not bad. Is there anything else she does in here that we need to care about? Not really. So I think that's it. I'm kind of surprised they placed her this high, because most of the things that she is offering, I mean, could be found in another unit. I mean, there's not a whole lot that is like, oh, supporting you know, your allies and whatnot. So I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. So as far as the damage output per every weapon, so they're not that great. So yeah, it's kind of surprising that they made this unit. Like I mean, they didn't made it. People vote for it, but it's a shocker for sure. Is it this? I mean, I don't, I don't know. This do stack up pretty high, right? Because for every time you deal damage for 20 seconds, so it can continuously stack. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe this one as well. The EX skill gauge increase by 46%. Could be, yeah. But other than that, that's it for the top 10. So, or the top 20 actually, 11 to 20. So you guys can see, most of them are more geared towards healing. There's a lot more support. So these are unit people focus on, and I feel like if you guys are wondering what are good unit, these are the good unit. These are definitely good example. You get what you guys should be saving for. So okay, we can move this list now. So alright, so starting from, they actually broke it off from, I believe from 10 to 6. So that's why we would do that as well. So starting at number 10, we have the this one is like a RX-72, but this one is like a high mobility type. So this one is actually on the same release, like nearly the same release time as the Zeong. So I mean, this one is 10 while Zeong is 1. So a big difference. So let's see. I read through all these units already, but I mean, I forgot what they all do. So that's why I'm gonna read them to you again, or just reread them. So what make this unit good? So okay, so let's see, increase beam damage, so nothing up support. So I'm pretty sure this one just deals high damage. I think simply is that. Okay. This one has remaining crit up. Oh, crit rate up. Oh wow, by 58%. And then when it falls below that, it's gonna give you a damage increase. Okay, that's nice. Other than that, is there anywhere else that makes this unit really good? I guess it's just the amount of damage this unit is doing, right? Okay. Oh, it's talking about, okay, so this one is kind of talking about how to team, like what unit to pair this one up with, because you can either be above the threshold or just have max HP, so you can gain benefit of the crit rate, or when you fall a little bit further, you get that damage increase. So okay. Talking about that, so I think this one is deal highest damage. I think that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot of gimmick. Pretty simple. Big damage, big number. Okay. This one is the Sazabi. This one is the life-size version as well. Not the life-size, but this one was featured in the promotional video for the life-size Nu Gundam. This one should have, yeah. Let's see. So this one is actually placed a little bit higher, but on here the rating is low. Surprising. Let's see. So same thing. We do have that 18 seconds. We just hit people. We just hit them for, yeah, guarantee hit again. This one does not have a. Is it that good that this unit does not have a transcendent skill again? Okay. So and then use another additional 390 attack power. Wow. Okay. So this one is just another example of a unit that just hits hard. Simply as that. Like you guys can see, it's pretty basic, right? Guaranteed hit, increased damage up to 10 times, so 42%, right? For 20 seconds. So you have that. And then add a HP absorption. Oh wow. Okay, that is some self survivability. We'll definitely take that, right? Definitely take that. Beam Saber, the funnel Beam Saber is gonna hit hard. S power. I mean, we would have wished this one is like same thing as the Nu Gundam being an SS minus, but I guess most of the power is gonna be made up from here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Nothing more. So they just hit hard. we have a trend here. All right. So this one is the kind of like a side story, like the evolve stuff. So this one is like a variant of the Double Zeta GR. All right. This one is a tank, so it's gonna be on your front line. So let's see what this unit does. Regimented in arena and a lot of beam of weapons. Okay, yeah, you guys can see they always recommend things in arena because that's what people cares about, I guess, in a way. Alright, so there is a gimmick where this unit is good, right? High damage, that's crazy. For the EX skill, increase the beam damage to self by 50%. Yeah, that's crazy. And then increase our HP recovery. Nice, nice. Being a tank and also heal, love to see that. Let's see a little bit further. At a damage reflection state that reflects 33% of beam damage received. There you go. That's the perks. This is why this unit is good. We have heal. We have high damage, right? Yep. A little bit further, we have the beam damage increased by 2.9% for 10 seconds when dealing damage for 12 times. So this times that, so you do have a high damage amount, and then increase shooting damage by another. So this one is general. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This unit tanks, this unit help HP recovery, reflex beam, or a fraction of it. Yeah, I mean, what else you want me to say? This unit is good. This unit is another top tier frontline unit. So now we're gonna get down to the O. The O is another crazy unit actually, because it does crazy things. This is another unit that does not have a transcendent skill because there's a whole lot of shenanigans in here. So if you are in the unavoidable status, yeah, an invasive status, you receive an additional 70 or 701 damage. That is the attack power. What the heck? That is crazy. And then you also inflict an unavoidable status to one target for 8 seconds. Dude, what are you doing? And then skill 1, the evasion rate increased by 10%, and then increased beam damage by 70%. Stacks. Oh wait, do they all stacks 5 times, or only this one? And then when you evade, you recover the EX gauge by 6%. Yeah. Another. Oh wow, another things that's part of evade, HP recovery, and then increase evasion rate by another 25%, stacks up to 5 times. Man, yeah, this unit does high damage and evades. Crazy. What about this? Yeah, it's not bad. S plus. What unit is this? Like, what is the role? Tank. Yeah, okay. Wow. So this one is a tank, but it's on the beam saber that's having this. Okay. I guess, right? Like, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what do you want me to say. It does literally everything that you wanted. So we have Qubeley. Qubeley is gonna be the destroyer of the O, right? Because Qubeley actually just takes away the it implants you with the unavoidable status. So this one, I believe up top talks about being a counter. Yeah, EXQ reduce the evasion rate of all enemies, so this can be a counter to the O or the full Vernier, the GPO one full Vernier. So I like that they place them both together like that on the ranking or when people voted for them. That's funny. Let's see. So attack all enemy, and then increase evasion rate by 27%. Yeah, this is what make this unit good because of that. Because there are a lot of unit that is really sneaky. There are a lot of built-in evasion rate up there. So I mean, Qubeley just says no. I'm gonna take that away from you. You cannot dodge. So you cannot dodge. You cannot guard. None of that good stuff. So okay, not guard. Excuse me. Just evasion. And then inflict an additional 4% stun status. Yeah. This unit is powerful, man. What about the skill 1? Increase accuracy. Okay, and oh. So not only is this unit taking away the ability for your opponent to evade, but this one is increasing its own evasion rate by 2% for 20 times, so 40%. Okay. You'd like to see that. And then increase the EXP gauge increased by 33%. How about we toss it another 15%? We activate EX skill, make it up to 50 or 55%. Just because we have that. Okay. Yeah. S power as well. Yeah, this powerful generic unit. So that's your 6 to 10. So not bad. So you can definitely see they're just a lot more powerful. They're more damage dealing oriented. They're not really in a sense of supporting, but they are some unit here and there that does kind of give you a sense of freshness. You know, just a sense of uniqueness in a way. I'm just gonna move this to the side. Alright, starting at number 5, we have another Nu Gundam. So this Nu Gundam is the one that is more, I guess it's like a beam saber oriented one, right? 9.5. Let's see what make this unit powerful. I believe this unit actually does help recovery, and then also does increase damage to your allies for green unit only. So a little bit selfish, but I mean, if you are running a monocolor team, that should not be a problem. And then I think this unit just does a lot of power, right? Damage cap increased by 20,000. So I think this is just a flat out 20 or 200,000 slap on to whatever the unit attack status already or something like that. So we do see a lot throughout late game, I would have to say, like just a lot of like generic like flat out cap. So that is crazy. And then increase beam and damage by 22% for every 5 seconds for 60 seconds up to 110%. Yeah, so this one is just screaming DPS. That's it. And the invasion rate, we do have that as well, up to 15 or 50%. And then also increases the EX skill gauge by 50%. So yeah, so this unit pretty much does everything that the Transcendence skill would have been doing for a lot of majority of the unit that we have seen. So I mean, this is just crazy powerful. High damage, you know, we do a lot of healing, we do a lot of, you know, supporting, and I mean all round this is just a really good unit to have, right? High damage as well on the beam saber, as much power, so you do expect some great damage for sure, right? Alright, coming down to the full armor double Zeta, that's gonna be your 4th in place. Let's see what's going on. This one, I do sense this is a really powerful unit to use in arena, probably. Let's see. Let me take a guess. No, does not say it. Oh yeah, there you go. Yep. I knew it. I knew it has to do with arena. When I see tank unit, I know it's a little bit fishy. I knew it. Okay, let's see what make this unit get. High damage on the EX skill, that's good. And then increase beam damage to all blue element. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, EX skill damage received is reduced by 99%. So this is just flat out from the start of the battle. So the only real way to deal with damage to the unit is just by the normal attacks, so your main weapon attacks, secondary. So there are still ways to deal damage, so kind of don't think of this as like a cheat code. It's just EX skill damage, right? So it's still powerful though. It's still really powerful, because being a frontline unit, being able to take all those EX skill attacks, presumably, that is crazy. Because I believe there is a unit on this list that has the ability to make the tank, this one is the armor type unit, right? So there is a unit on this list that has the ability to make every enemy target a tank. So if all the enemy are casting EX skill, oh my gosh, you are tanking everything. So there's also a guard rate increase by 55%, but it does decrease after receiving damage. So it's not pleasant, obviously, and it stacks up to 20 times. So you're not guarding, or you're not guarding. What? Oh, okay. And also this add an avoidable status, so this unit cannot guard, or it cannot. What? So wait a minute. So it has an unavoidable status or states. What? So the unit is not blocking or guarding or not evading. Okay, sure thing. I guess. And then increases the EXQ gauge when receiving damage. All right, increase the damage taken by 5% for. Oh wow! So yeah, there are a lot of vulnerability from this unit as well. Wow, I don't know. So you presumably does need someone to heal consistently, I guess, in a way. Okay, sure. Yeah, so it's not, you wouldn't expect high output from this unit, I guess, in a way, because pretty much the best quality of this unit is from this alone, right? So okay, alright. Sure. Third unit on the roster, or no, this one should be the third place. We have the Gundam Ez8. So the top two, or the top three, third and second place, they're both support type units. Yeah, this is actually, if you guys do want to see, if you guys want to pull this unit, best do pull this unit, because this unit allows you to give allied crit attack power 25% all enemy regardless, and also gives another crit attack power by 50% to artillery. So I think artillery or backline, they're like, I think they're the one that has the icon. Let me see if I can find that real quick. So they're the icon that has the, I guess, like the rocket spamming. This right there. So this one is the artillery type. So for Ez8, that is a really good increase. Like if you have this and that is 75% increase on crit. That is crazy. And guess what? On Transcendent skill also gives a crit rate up. Yeah, but wait, there's more crit power. What is that? What is that? And guess what? We have more crit rate increase. Oh, when you're defeated. Oh, okay. So when you die, you give that amount. But I wouldn't chance it on this one actually, because no wait. It gives it until you die. So it's okay. That's okay. I read that wrong. So that is powerful. So this unit, I feel like is definitely a must-have. And then there's actually more. So from the start of the battle until you are defeated, mobile suit increased crit rate by 28% for artillery. So I don't know, man. Our Ez8 is popping off. You're literally popping off. Like what do you want me to say? Like he's that good. He's the one. He's that guy. All right. Damage output, I wouldn't expect too much, because there's just a lot. There's just a lot in here. So yeah, this is why this is a really deserving third place for sure. All right, we have Gyan. All right, so this one is another support type, and this unit, this is a unit that makes the enemy target the tank. So the armor type unit. So on EXQ, it does crazy damage, even though the actual damage modifier is not crazy. But if you have mobile suit that are Zeong army affiliation, you get up to 1080p, pretty much 1080p, but 1080%. That is crazy. Yeah, that's cool. So skill 1, give all enemy a state of focusing on heavy armor type enemy for 15 seconds. So yeah, I mean, what do you want me to say? So this one, pretty good. And then from the start of the battle, until you're defeated, beam damage taken to mobile suit type is reduced. Yeah, this is a Giga support for sure. So you pair this one up with any, like, let's say the 4 double Zeta, you're rocking. You're good actually. There's more on here actually. Wow. And then damage taken by Zeong army reduced by up to 42% with the number of. So this one is more, I guess this unit is more in line to use it on Zeong type specifically. So if you are someone that likes the Zeong stuff specifically, this is definitely a must-have. This is like really nice support to have. I feel like if you don't have this, you are definitely playing a really disadvantage for sure. No doubt about that. So as far as the actual you know, power modifier, they're not that strong for sure, because you can't make it attack harder and providing damage support. There's no doubt about that. All right, and then our rank 1 Zeong. So what are we doing? So Char won. He won. He's voted the best. 2,000 volt just for this unit. There gotta be some perks in here that makes this unit powerful. Yeah, protagonists. How many unit on here, or just how many unit in general are protagonists? A lot. So this unit right here, so it's gonna deal damage to all enemy, right? And then do additional 326% to enemy that has the protagonist tag. So yeah, pretty good, right? Pretty good. And also increases damage to Zeong army affiliated. I mean, you can't beat that, right? And other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Honestly, I think this is why this unit I guess is voted the best, because you do more damage to protagonist unit. Yeah, sure, why not? Power wise, I don't know if this is justified. Actually, it seems a little bit low to me. I mean, like, I was expecting at least like an S somewhere in here, but no, we really don't have that. So I mean, I guess majority of them are going to be coming from the subscale. We don't have that on global yet, but we will probably eventually get that implemented, I guess, in a way. But I mean, other than that, that's it. This is definitely a extremely long video, over 40 minutes, but unfortunately it has to be done. You know, but other than that, I hope this list to you guys is helpful. I do hope, as for saving wise. But other than that, that's pretty much it for me. 40 minutes of just talking about the top 20 unit that people voted that they wanted. That's sort of like a reprint banner or whatnot. But other than that, that's it for me, and I'll be catching you guys all on the next one.